Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm just going to be talking about my favorite doTERRA essential oils. I am not like a trained oil person. I am not a sales representative for doTERRA. I have just gone to a few classes and then I've learned a lot of things from the people I follow on Instagram. Everything I'm going to be talking about today is very basic. So if you're super into oils, this is probably stuff you already know, but if you're really new, this is information that helped me get started and made it not so intimidating. So first of all, I bought the Family Physician Kit when I first started with oils, and that comes with about 12 to 15 oils, I believe. And there's about 6 that I use from that kit consistently. I use them every single day. My family uses them every single day, and they're my favorite. So I just thought I would talk about those, how I use them, and how I got into them. So basically there's 3 ways you can use oils. I won't get too into it, but you can diffuse them, you can put them on topically, or you can digest. I don't have a diffuser, so I can't diffuse even though I want one so bad. And then I haven't personally digested any oils. I just haven't gotten there. I feel like that's maybe a little more advanced. I'm still getting used to just using them. So I put them on topically, which just means I'm putting them on my skin. So the reason I bought the oils was for this oil called Breathe. My little boy, when he was first born, had really bad breathing problems, like respiratory problems. He always was having croup or bronchiolitis or just like coughing attacks. We had to take him to the ER multiple times. It was just super stressful. He was being put on these medicines that had steroids, and he was getting steroids all the time, and I just really hated it. It was always super stressful. I ended up having to get a nebulizer permanently put in my home. It just was super stressful. And then I went to a class, and a girl called Lizzie Loves Health, that's her name on Instagram, she talked about how she had asthma for 20 years and then started using Breathe and was off her inhaler for I think over a year. I can't remember. Anyway, so I went up to her, I was telling her my story, I was crying, and that's why I bought the kit. So the Breathe has been awesome. He has not had to go to the ER, we have not had to use the nebulizer, we haven't had to go to the doctor for those things, and I'm just super grateful. So basically with the Breathe, I have it in a roller ball like this. This is On Guard, but I have it in a roller ball, and I put it on his chest and then I put it on his feet, and I do that morning and night. And if I feel like I'm having a hard time breathing, I'll put it on my chest, and basically it just feels like you're putting Vicks on your chest, but it's just totally natural. But it has that kind of like minty like freshness, just really helps you breathe. And then if we're outside and he's running around and I feel like he's having a hard time breathing, I'll put it on his chest, and he just does really well, and he just reacts really well to it. That's another thing with oils, is you kind of just have to find what works for you and for your family. Breathe could have not worked for him, and we could have had to do something else, but I'm just super grateful that it did. But everyone's different. Just thought I'd say that. The second thing I put on my family every day is On Guard, and this is it's called a protective blend. So basically it's just a mixture of oils, as with the Breathe. On Guard has clove bud, cinnamon, wild orange, which is basically just orange rind, and it has eucalyptus. I think that's it. Did I say everything? Anyway, so it's just a combination, and it's a protective blend, so it just prevents you from getting sick. So we put this on every day to not get sick, and since we've been doing it, we've gone to the doctor I think like once or twice, but that's only because I'm not as good as putting it on as I should. But since I've gotten these roller balls that I can put the oils in, basically they just have a little ball, and then I'm a lot better with it. So basically I'll like put it on my wrist and on the bottom of my feet, and I'll just put it on the bottom of my little boy's feet. I don't like to put it on his wrists. I'll do this at breakfast, or before we go to sleep, or before we go like to the park, or before we go to an activity that has lots of children. Just make sure we put that on so we don't get sick. So then the next oil that I absolutely love is cedarwood, and this didn't come in the Family Physician Kit. I got it as a bonus for when I signed up with the person that I did, and I use this to help me sleep, and it knocks me out. I absolutely love this stuff. So I only use it at night. I put it on my big toe and then the bottom of my feet, and it just helps me sleep really well, and I love it. And even my husband does really well, and he is a really bad sleeper. Along with that, I will use Serenity, which is, it's called a calming blend, and it has lavender in it, so it smells very similar to the lavender. It has other oils in it as well, and I just love it because it helps calm my mind. It gets me ready to go to sleep, helps me just relax. I'll use it during the day if I feel like I need to calm down and de-stress. I really like that oil, and I love the way it smells. The next thing, which is very obvious, is peppermint. Everyone loves peppermint. I use it for headaches, or if I'm feeling nauseous. For headaches, I will put it on my temples, across my forehead, behind my ears, and then on the back of my neck. And it just helps my headaches go away. I'm having to reapply it probably every couple hours, but I feel like that's a lot better than taking Advil or Tylenol or something like that. The next oil that I love is Melaleuca, and at first I wasn't using this one a lot because I didn't know what to use with it. But basically, I use it for sore throat. So if I wake up in the morning and I feel like I'm getting a sore throat, I put it on my throat every couple hours, and it never evolves into a huge thing. Another thing that I love that I learned from, I think, Jenna's Kitchen, that's her name on Instagram. She puts it on spots on her face, and I've been doing that, and they clear up, and it's just super nice. I just love having this little trick in my bag. And then the last oil that we use, not every day but often, is Deep Blue, and it's not totally natural, I believe, because that's why it has this like more intense lid. It's basically like an icy hot. So my husband will put it on his knees after basketball, and he has pretty bad knees, and he does a lot better when he puts it on afterwards than when he wouldn't. And then he also had cancer, so he had radiation on his chest, and so there's a spot in his back that just hurts really bad from the radiation. There's not really much we can do about it. It's just a side effect. So the Deep Blue has helped a lot for that. So yeah, those are the, I think, 6 oils that I use every single day on my family. The roller balls help a lot. Another thing, and I got those for Christmas, those don't come in the kit. Another thing I got for Christmas was this little doTERRA pack, and I keep this in my purse, and it just unzips, and then it has the little, has like the oils inside, and they're just like a mini bottle. So I keep like my On Guard and my peppermint and Melaleuca, just the kind of things that I want to keep with me when I'm out and about. I'm not having to carry like the big roller balls in my purse, so that helps a lot. So yeah, those are my favorite essential oils. I hope that helped clear up any questions you have about oils. I know it can be super overwhelming. I still feel a little overwhelmed. There's so many different oils, but I love that I kind of have a group of oils that I can go to every day, and honestly, it's just like a learn as you go process. Like, I still have oils in my kit that I don't use that often, like frankincense. I've only used it a few times. I'm just not quite sure what to do with it. I hope that helped clear it up and made it less stressful. Let me know if you have any other questions that I could answer. I will link all the people below that I talked about that I follow on Instagram that are great resources, and I will also link the little extra like roller balls and pack as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!